Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and if you're new here, like, subscribe. I know you wanna. For those who don't know, there was this post that got deleted on Reddit. I have shared it a few times in some of my older videos, and it has always sparked conversation in the comments. I think I now have more clarity on this Reddit post, so I wanted to address it in more detail in this video. Let me read out the post for those of you who have no idea what I'm on about. It says the following. So she invited me to a party. She said it was an influencer party and I could be a +1. Later come, it was a Halloween party in which Tara, Jake, Kenzie were there. Tara was some Disney character, and I think Jake and Kenzie Jennifer's body, whatever that means. Anyway, me and the girl I was talking to went to the bathroom to do snow. Yes, everyone there does it, and yes, I partook. And one of the guys we went with said he was Tara's roommate, which confused because I thought she only lived with that Y2K girl. Anyways, one of his girlfriends was complaining Tara and Jake F obnoxiously loud when she comes over to their house. And I was trying to act not shocked and just commented I thought he was dating that girl who's dressed as Jennifer. And they laughed and said Kenzie would never find out, blah blah. Jake has her wrapped around his finger. Just very off vibes, and I felt unwell from the snow, but just very off weird party as a whole. So that was like the main bulk of it and the main part that I want to discuss in this video. Now, some of you guys may be wondering why I'm bringing this up again, but I know there's many of you guys who have probably never seen that post before and are newer to my channel and probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Now, for those that do, the whole reason is because there's been more evidence that has been brought to attention that makes me think this post may be more accurate than someone just making it up. If you noticed in the Reddit post, it claimed there was a male roommate of Tara Yummy's, which everyone was like, that makes no sense because she only lives with that Y2K girl. I believe her name is Sophia or Sophie, I can't remember exactly. However, in Tara Yummy's recent video where she does a tour of her house, she reveals that she does have a secret male roommate who is very private and never likes to be filmed. Here's the clip right here for you guys.
Come here. This room right here is my roommate's room. He's not on the internet and he's currently working from home, so we're not gonna go in here. But he's in here. Hi. Just wanted to say hi. Okay, bye. He said I'm alive because sometimes he just stays in his room and sometimes I'm like, we should check on him. Is he alive? Here is my roommate's bathroom. They share it, and Sophia decided to make it all pink, so my poor guy roommate has to, you know, but that's okay. It was their decision, so I don't really care. They're part of the house.
So I was like, oh my god, it's the guy that person was speaking about in the Reddit post. Also, if you saw in the clip, his room is right next to Tara Yummy's room. So if Tara Yummy is hooking up loudly, you would certainly hear it from his room. So it's wild to me that this Reddit post that was deleted is now making more and more sense. Also, they deleted the post because they allegedly didn't want any of the information to get tracked back to anyone they was with, or get them outed, I guess. And the post has been deleted, and apparently it was gaining a lot of attention on Reddit, so they deleted it not long after posting it. So they literally post it and it's just start blowing up and they're like, oh my god, okay, let me just get out of this. I don't know, the more time goes on, the more I look back in this post and I'm like, things are starting to make more sense with it. It's starting to become more truthful and more accurate. Like Tara Yummy does have a male roommate whose room is right next to Tara Yummy's, so he would literally hear everything that goes on. So that is a little strange. You guys need to let me know down below what do you guys think of that, because I think it's starting to become more and more accurate, which is a bit like, ooh, maybe Jake and Tara are hooking up still really loudly behind Kenzie's back. Who knows? Also, total side note, talking of the Y2K girl, I believe it's Sophie or Sophia, that girl's room in Tara Yummy's house tour looked incredible. A lot of people were commenting about it online. It does look really, really cool. Many people saying they thought Tara Yummy's room would look like that. And interestingly, I noticed in the comments, many people felt like Tara Yummy was kind of being condescending and putting the room down, making like low-key, shady comments. And it came across a little bit jealous. Here's the clip right here, and you guys let me know down below exactly what do you guys think.
We're gonna go check on my roommate, Sophia. Her room is there's not really a word for it, so let's just go check it out. Sophia? No privacy in this bitch. Hi! We'll do a little overview because this room's kind of kooky and crazy, and what you see from outside of my house, and people are like, whose room is that? And I'm like, this is my roommate's room, and Sugar is drinking Charlie's water. We have no privacy in this house.
I think maybe people are just looking into it too much. I mean, obviously Tara Yummy is probably seen that room a million times. They live with each other, and also Tara Yummy, if she wanted a Y2K room, she could just make one. It's not that difficult for her. So I just think it was Tara Yummy just like ranting on the spot. I don't think it really means anything. My takeaway, honestly, when I was watching, I was like, why on earth does Tara Yummy have 2 roommates? She's Tara Yummy. I'm sure she can easily afford to live alone, but perhaps she likes having company and people people to talk to. But I mean, if she didn't live with anyone, she could sneak Jake Webb around all the time and nobody would be gossiping about it at parties, you know? I do know Toriami is an extroverted person, and I guess I can't relate to that. I just know if it was me, I totally would just want my own house, my own space, but you know, everyone's different, I guess. And I guess having roommates will help out with the rent. I mean, you know, I know Toriami probably makes good money, but they do live in one of the most expensive places in the world, so every little helps. In other news, I wanted to touch on this quickly, but Johnny Gilbert and Grace have been getting people talking because they have been teasing on TikTok and their social media that they are thinking of getting married. Here's the video for you guys right here.
When do you want to get married, David?
Soon.
When?
Yeah, I said soon.
If you guys remember, I said in one of my previous videos about Johnny Gilbert and Grace that the next steps will literally be marriage and then children and all the good straight couple stuff, and the first one seems to be happening already. Some people have been saying that they seem to be moving pretty fast considering they've only been dating for a year, but if they're happy, whatever, I suppose they can get divorced, right? Johnny Gilbert and Grace have also been living with each other for like half a year now, and that was only after a few months of them dating, so they seem to enjoy moving fast in their relationship really as it is. Although let's be real, there were some suspicious things going on with Jake Webber's house at the time, with the whole Raven drama and everything, and it caused Karen and Johnny Gilbert to move out at the same time.
I've been going in a downward spiral ever since October because I went to an influencer party. To be specific, I went to Johnny Gilbert's Halloween party, and at this party I got extremely inebriated. I believe that I got roofied. They still want to debate whether or not that happened or not, but even so, doesn't fucking matter. I left alone without my phone. They watched me leave alone without my phone, and I ended up getting somehow picked up by two strange men and kidnapped and raped and ended up in front of my adoptive parents' house. And I was crashing out in front of their house and screaming horrible things at them, so they called the cops. Cops didn't come until I ran up the hill and found somebody driving in their car and was like, hey, I don't know what happened. I'm like, I didn't even understand what was going on because I was so out of it.
So maybe they didn't really want to move out at that exact time, but they were kind of forced into it perhaps. But either way, they've been living with each other now for a while and they seem to be getting on very well living with each other. I feel like living with a partner is a big step, probably bigger than kind of getting married, if I'm honest with you, because it really shows how compatible you guys are together when you're sharing the same space every day. So honestly, overall, it seems like their relationship is going really strong. They're able to part with each other every day. Now they're talking of marriage, and the next thing will be children. I bet you it'll be like an all-black wedding, similar to like Trisha Paytas. Her wedding was all black when she got married to Moses. I feel like Johnny Gilbert and Grace probably do something a bit similar, maybe a bit more gothy, a bit more alternative. But I'm sure it'll be cute and they'll live happily ever after. But what do we guys think of all of this mess? What do we think of Toriami and her male roommate? What do we think of that Reddit post? Like, it's all starting to make sense. That's a bit mad. And what do we think of Johnny Gilbert and Grace potentially getting married soon? Let me know down below. I want to hear from you guys. Let's have a kiki, let's have a chit chat. And that is it for this video. So like and subscribe to my channel for more of me. I know you want to, baby. Hit the bell notification to be notified and pop up on your screen with a new video. And if you want to become a membership of this channel, very much appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.